The gods had grown tired. The world, once teeming with life, had become a place of noise, of chaos, of corruption. The people, in their greed and arrogance, had crossed a line that could not be uncrossed. And so, the gods decided to wipe it all away. They would bring a flood, a cleansing storm to erase humanity from existence. But there was one among them, a man named Utnapishtim, who had earned the favor of the gods. He was warned, and the gods, in their mercy, gave him the chance to survive. "Build a boat," they told him. "A boat that will withstand the coming deluge, for all will drown, save you and the creatures you save." With no time to waste, Utnapishtim gathered his family, his friends, and the animals he could preserve. The earth trembled as he worked, the skies darkened, and the winds began to howl. He built a ship, a vast ark, with a single purpose: survival. As the first raindrops fell, the earth began to tremble. The floodgates of heaven opened wide. The storm raged for days, mighty torrents pouring from the heavens, the oceans rising up to swallow the mountains. The world turned to water. Every face Utnapishtim had known was lost beneath the waves. His family clung together, the only survivors of a world that no longer existed. Inside the ark, the sounds of the storm were deafening. Waves crashed, and the wind howled as the boat rocked violently, but it held firm. For 7 days and 7 nights, Utnapishtim's ark was tossed on the endless seas. Then at last, the storm began to fade. The rain stopped. The wind calmed. Utnapishtim sent out a raven to see if the world had returned to normal. The bird flew, and it did not return. Next, a dove. It came back with a branch in its beak, a sign of life, a sign of hope. When the floodwaters finally receded, Utnapishtim stood on the shore, the sole man alive in a world now barren and silent. The gods, having seen his endurance, granted him immortality, for he had survived their divine judgment. In the end, the flood was not just a judgment on humanity. It was a reminder that life is fragile, and the gods, with all their power, have the final say. If this story resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe to help the channel grow.